Hey peeps, it's Androcon. I tried to have somebody else in the call, but the sound quality was so bad in Skype, which it randomly does sometimes, that I guess CCR will just have to, catch the next one maybe. So anyway, we got Kerbal Space Program. Today is the 2nd of March, and 6 p.m. stream. My badass show. Lol. So, anyway, today on the agenda, we're going to make some poor, measly, bad attempt at trying to get to Minmus. Actually, we'll probably succeed-ish. And I'm going to do it a little differently. Instead of taking a probe, I unlocked the stuff to actually take a Kerbal up there, and we'll see if I can manage to pull it off without having them die. I hope I can do that. It shouldn't be too much trouble. Just die voltage, waiting on this thing to load up. Oh, there it goes. That wasn't too bad. So anyway, I got some pods. I actually got 3 to choose from, but I'm going to take the regular command pod Mark 1. We're going to build everything else off of that. So this kind of going to be somewhat closer to a regular build-ish, except there's some extra things. I gotta actually look up on this real quick. Heat shield. This thing has an active heat shield, which is going to be on the bottom. So I don't necessarily have to stick another heat shield on the butt end of it if I don't want to. Where is my stuff? After you start unlocking a bunch of things, it's difficult to find everything you're after a while. I also want, okay, it's going to be in here, and not that big. This will probably work. Drug main chute, just one of those right there. It's simple enough. Let's switch, separate these real quick. Alright, now I gotta figure out what I want to do for the main stage on this sucker. I don't even have a lot of the science stuff to take with me, but I got a little bit of sciencey stuff we can go do, I suppose. Let's see, this is a decent size. That'll probably work. And I'll just stick some Harpy rocket on it. That one might work. Let's take a look at this. 170 thrust. That's probably way too much more than I need. Might be able to get away with this little sucker. Minmus is so easy to land on, it's ridiculous. One of these will just do by itself. I've been using these a lot. They're pretty nice. Anything else? I mean, I don't have that one with the other one. 50's just right thrust on this, probably. I'm gonna have to stick all sorts of crap on this thing, probably. Oh, yes, I absolutely have to have something important here. Alright, let's look at this. Life support module. Equipped with Thunder Aerospace Corporation TAC life support system. Wastewater. It doesn't have a lot of stuff in it, obviously. But it's probably got enough in this just for re-entry by itself. So I hope. I'm gonna have to stick a life support module on this thing somewhere, and that's where things get different. I gotta figure out where they're at first. Not there. Is this it? I think so. Okay, well, we got food containers, and it's 240 food. Let's put that there. Life support container. Oh, this thing's got a bunch of general stuff in it. That's probably more what I want. Instead of just specifically food, this one's got carbon dioxide. It can hold some food, oxygen, wastewater, and regular water. Alright, let's see what else we got here. This is a wee little dinky one. Lol. Oxygen container. What's this got in it? 80? No. Waste. It's got 80. I could have another one just for air. How much is this? It's not too heavy. What else we got? Another small one. Water container. Water container. Drinking water, huh? That's funky. Oh, just has water on it. These are radial, you can stick them on the side. Oxygen, water, food, life support, small. Oh, this is like a wee little one with all the different things in it. What else? Ah, there's an air filter. You could use some electricity to scrub some air, but this one I think you have to be in the atmosphere for. Here's a carbon extractor, which, wow, 1,000 electric charge. Version rate 8. I don't know. Generic converter. Wow, that's a biggie. This one's more normal size. What else we got? Water purifier, eh? That gives me some... who knows? Changes my wastewater into regular water. Yeah, okay. It's regular size here. These things probably do use a lot of electricity. A large water purifier. A regular sized water splitter. Oh, okay, this will give you oxygen and waste. Huh. Inputs water and electric charge 100. Strange. Okay. Waste being hydrogen. I wonder if that would be fuel of some sort. That's weird. We'll go ahead and take one of these and give it a shot. Which one? Probably this one. There we go. Well, I don't really know if I need that. I mean, I got this big tank of oxygen. Let's try the water one. Converter. Water purifier. Let's just take it along and see what happens. Hopefully everything will be okay with that. Now I'll have to stick a bunch of batteries and things on this too, just to go along with all this, plus a whole bunch of solar panels. Alright, this is the unfoldable ones. I like these. And I'll just stick some of these here. That'll work. I gotta stick some landing legs on this sucker. I'm just gonna go with the regulars. A lot of these other ones you get are a little buggy for some reason. Where are the regular landing legs? They're buried in here somewhere. Oh, come on. Strut. There they are. Put this spot here. Okay. Yeah. Still got a little hacking going on here. I need batteries out the wazoo, for sure. That holds 300. I actually got these ones. Put some of these on here. Alright. Let's put them on sideways. And that'll, let's see, 300 each. Oh, some more. I hope this doesn't become ridiculously heavy. But it could. Anyway. I got to have a bit more solar panel. Probably like, that might be in the way on this one. Let's do that. Okay, now I gotta do science, experiment stuffs all over the place, and maybe even some communication. I'm gonna need to have one of these right here, probably. So I'm gonna just slap on. I don't need that many. I guess I'll put on 2 just to make things symmetrical and the weight distribution's right. That should work right there. And I usually try my best to make things symmetrical on weight. It's just good to do. Put that there. Put this one back here. Giant IRS telescope. I might have to bring that along sometime. Too bad this gamma ray spectrometer, I don't really know what to do with it yet. Alright, we got these. Put on 2 of these somewhere. And where to put this? This could work. Well, it's awfully big. Okay. Let's just do this. I also wonder if some of these instruments will burn off on re-entry. It's hard to say, but I'm going to try to transmit most of this stuff. If I can. What about you? We could try this thing out, but... oh, no, that's 3 tons. I ain't taking that. Not right now. Anything else I really need? I'm probably not going to need much else. I was tempted to take a probe along with me. but I don't know about that one. Maybe. We could. I could probably attach a probe somewhere to this thing, somehow. And then we could probe the area for stuff. Yeah, that's so descriptive. I'm not too sure how I'm going to attach something like that, though. I'd have to think about this. Let me go ahead and just stick some ports on here and see what I can do. Somewhere around here I should have a very small docking port. Somewhere. Where are they? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've been playing stock, so I mean it's so easy to lose your parts in this mess, and it's going to just get worse over time. Alright, this is what I'm after. Clampatron Junior docking port, and I'm going to set it there, remove some of these, and put them back on, but not as many. And put a couple of these things sitting here somewhere. Come on. There we go. I suppose that'll have to work, and I guess I can just tear some of these right off and just use the sides instead of the front back. Just in case I'm facing the wrong direction, I could probably put on a little bit of solar panels here. Just like that. Okay, now I gotta just construct a little probe. I don't have to do too much with it, but it has to have communication and power, batteries, stuff like that. So let's just go do this. And I really want it to be small if I can help it. If I manage to turn this thing the right way, it'd be great. Okay, do that. What to do with this? Okay, let's just get a little probe, something or other. 0.8. These might work just fine. Let's see which one's which. This one will work. Sideways, I guess. Turn it this way. There we go. I'll put all the bits and pieces and bobs and stuff on that. Let's see. I'm gonna have to have a little bit of thrust and such, but I don't need much. Let's see what we can pull off. I got a little bit of these dinky Oscar Bs. I could use this. I think I'll use a couple Oscar Bs. And I'll change the way I got this thing built. Put one there. One there. And one on the back side. And make it fairly even there. And we need a little bit of thrust. Not much at all. It's 1.5. These things got 20. That's going to be overkill. This thing's got like 1.5. Wee little dinky one. We could probably just use 2 of these, and that'd be it. That's all you really need. Just gotta face them the right way. And it does weird things. I mean, look at this. I got one over here. Got one there. So let's do this again. That is certainly not straight. That could be a problem. Having these on extremely unstraight could give me problems. Jeez. That's pretty good. Nah, that actually made it worse. Alright. It's a little crappy probe, but oh well. I gotta have some electricity. Where's my batteries at? I could put some of these. Well, actually, let's put on these biggies. Nah, that's too big. 1075, 105. Okay, let's go with a couple of these. And once again, it's putting them on funny. Oh well. Alright, that'll work. I need one communication at least, and I need to have the probe. This thing. So this is 0.0775. And try to get this thing on straight, otherwise I'm going to have trouble flying this. That could work. It's close to straight-ish. Alright, so I gotta match the weight on the other side if I can. 0.75. And something to give me approximate weight. Oh god. 0.25. 0.3. Thing's just so heavy. That could work, but the energy requirement's high on that. Let's go with one of these, and I'm just going to have to slap a bunch of crap on the back end of it. Alright, that's, what was that? 0.3, and I need a bit more, like 4.45 more or something, to match the weight. So I could go ahead and take some science instruments on these too, and that would possibly help me out. Oh, solar panels. that would, I could probably balance the weight of solar panels. Nearly forgot. This one might be a little big. Retractable, small. Hey, this might work. Oh, geez, I'm gonna have a hard time balancing the weight with that. But let's see what else we got sitting around here. Not much. I'm really poor on solar panels. Not a lot of choices here. Alright, so this would be, if I have two of these, 0.2, and then 8, 16, 3, 3, 6. Okay, this would be close. Sort of. Let me put one. I don't have to have them look straight exactly. Okay, this could work. I wonder exactly how these will unfold. Do I get... I can't really click on it to find out. I guess... Let me just check on this. Alright, so normally they'd be like that, and then they'll unfold straight, I guess. So I guess they're gonna be... sticking out very badly. Let's just do it like this. And I'll put another one on the other side, in basically the same spot. That could work. I mean, it's not entirely straight, but it's close. And later we'll see how horribly these things actually fly. They may be completely uncontrollable. I think I got enough weight left to stick on a butt end of it. I can stick a science instrument, which would actually be useful. I'll put one of these, if I can find a good spot for it. Yeah, I could probably even pull off one of these. There we go. Batteries, solar panels, stuff, thrust, some fuel. That should do the trick, and I got two of them. This thing's gonna be tough to get into space with all this mess on it, though. I'd like to... I wish there was like a side piece. You could have like a corner piece here to attach things to. It just doesn't work that way. Options. I've thought of an option. Let's try this. Can I just stick these on the butt end? That could be useful. I might be able to do that. And then hopefully nothing burns off when I go to launch this thing. Let's see. Alright. I might burn off a science instrument. I might have to test this sucker. Alright, let's try this in testing. This could be silly. Alright, well, what is up with this giant gap here? Let me just take, alright, all these. Stick them in their own little spot here. Throw them up there. And let's go ahead and launch this thing and see what happens. Let's go ahead and name it. Minmus. It's totally misspelled. I don't even remember how to spell it. Probelander. That'll work. I'm not that creative today, I guess. Alright, let's check comments real quick. Hey, I actually got 13 people watching. Hello. And things are going horribly wrong in my particular YouTube window, but oh well. Okay. It's not a stream if I don't have food. Yep, go get your bags of chips and stuff. Wizard Bob says, yes, don't remind me. Every time we are in a call, you just love to let me and Danny know that you're eating. Yes, CCR is always eating in a call. That's about all that's going on in chat. Alright, so my testing here is to see if things burn off when this goes. I also wonder if I can get into the air. No, not by itself. It's a little too heavy for that. But, yeah, nothing's burning. That's a miracle. I'm surprised. Let's check temperatures. 19C. What's temperature on you? Nothing? Okay, we're good to go. Revert flight to vehicle assembly. Alright, now if I can just think of a good way to attach this thing from the bottom. I have one very bad idea, maybe two bad ideas, that could work, to where I could, bridge this gap here and get the next stage going. This could be bad. Let's go ahead and about, not quite. What's this? No. Let's try. Oh, that's what I wanted. One of these. Probably two of these. And I also would really like a little dinky fuel tank to put on this. Is this the right size? I do believe it is. Hopefully. Jeez. There we go. Gotta finagle it. Wrong size. Let's go with this one. Alright. And there we go. This isn't going to be used for anything except to pretty much just give me some more working room here. I may even make it a little bigger. There we go. And you're still empty? Yes. Alright, now I'm going to attach all the mess that I got to attach to this on the butt end of that. Let's go with... Oh, what's this? I got some AS fairings and stuff going on here. Top fairing. Okay, this is the AS set. This is probably the proper size there. I don't know if some of this is going to stick out, but whatever. Will this fit? Good question. Probably not. It's close, but not quite. I need something a little taller. That's a little tall. Too tall. This one? It's also large. This one? It's extremely big. Are these smaller? Too small. Eh. I guess I'm gonna have to go with one of these really big ones just to cover the sucker up. And I don't think I'm quite done. Am I? Let me check on this. I got batteries, I got solar panels. Let me just go ahead and switch this to the 4 set right here. I don't really need anything special for landing. I got some science instruments, some extra science, my probes. Alright, I think this whole entire set is good. I'm just going to set up a action group real quick for all of my solar panels. And this will make my life slightly easier. That should work. And I'll go ahead and set them up for this too. On 2. Put that there. And that there. Alright, that'll make it easier for me. Alright, let's go ahead and slap these fairings on here, even though they're freaking enormous. And right there. Oh, that actually fit fairly well. Oh, good. Alright, so anyway, beyond that, this thing's only slightly heavier than the thing I went to the moon with last stream, so being able to take this thing to Minmus shouldn't be too much trouble. I might stick one extra stage here, more than I usually do, but we'll see what I can come up with. What is what in this? I'm a little bit unfamiliar with some of these pieces due to what they are. Some of them are really excessively huge, and some of them are not quite as big as I'd like. So let's go ahead and stick one of these here. Let's make this one probably, I'm gonna think 15 tons approximately. And we're gonna stick some kind of engine on it. I mean, I could put this on there, but that thing's pretty heavy. 1.25. what do we got? A lot of these are really small too. Wildcat. I'll just stick this thing on there anyway. This will be an intermediate stage. I don't even know if I can get another stage underneath this thing or not, though. Let's stick a decoupler of some sort and see what happens. What is this? Bat decoupler. That could work. Interesting. Right there. So this is a funky decoupler of some sort. Interesting. Does it actually decouple? Yes, it does. Okay, well, that'll work. And I gotta move this whole stack up. Come on. Get in there. Click and... drag somewhere. Alright. That's not what I wanted. Not at all what I wanted. Get back here, you. Get in there. I gotta stick my face in here. Alright, now scroll way up. And that'll work. Move things away. Okay, well, whatever. This will approximately work. Let me go ahead and get another one of these things. Let's just do it this way. It ain't working. Let's do this. What's this? Not what I'm after. That's what. This one? Yes. R. Let's put this one at another 15 tons, I guess. We could do 20. There we go. 20 tons on that. Let's get another rocket booster of doom. We could do that. I could do that. This is 550. I could put a buttload of these kind of things all over it. That'd be interesting, but let's just do it this way. And now I'm gonna have to have a bunch extra boosters all over this thing just to get it anywhere. So let's go do that. We've got these, which are pretty nice. 372s. Did I ever unlock the bigger ones? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, let's just put these on. I'm gonna do basically what I did last time, which would be like that. And I gotta put on some decouplers. I unlocked some more decouplers, but I don't really think I need them yet. Like, I kind of did need them for certain things, but for some reason it just ain't happening today. So let's do it like this. Let me just grab. Alright, anyway, what I'm doing here is just copying what I have on there, and you hold Alt and then click on what you want to copy. So here's my second set, and it's just flipping out. Jeez. Is it me or are these like crooked? I mean, look at this up here. Something's slightly crooked. I think they're all crooked. Let's try to put this thing on straight. Oh, bad. It's going poorly here. Alright, you. It just doesn't look like it's on straight. I mean, look at that. I don't know, maybe it was an optical illusion. These things are getting popped off in short order anyway, so it probably ain't gonna matter. It'll likely work, hopefully. Alright, now I gotta figure out the staging on this mess. Alright, so which one's which? I want to be looking at this here. Okay, so this would be the first ones to pop off. I'm gonna put this there. And this I'll put with it. That should work, and then I'll put that here. And that here. What's this? Oh, the shroud. This is buried in here somewhere. Some more bits and bobs I can put together. And hopefully I got the rest of this sorted. Alright, so I think this will hopefully get me where I'm wanting to go. Let's just go ahead and save this sucker. And go over here. Now normally, you can take build, jub, bob, whatever, somewhere over here, probably buried off the end of the screen. I could go and get more crew, and I can't see the button to do it, so I don't usually tend to take my original 3 around. So I just save this and exit real quick. And we're gonna go see if I can get some crazy crew member with a stupid name. I like actually collecting stupid named crew, or either silly names, stupid, or funny, something like that. Let's see what we got. Season B? That's close. Lois? Nah. Bartoli? That's kind of interesting. Wolcott. Kincan. Hey, I like that one. Kincan. Let's send him up there. And go back in there and see what we can do. Poosh. Poosh! I probably should have just loaded from the pad, but oh well. It didn't happen that way. Come on! Get me! Comment. Oh, I was about to check comments, but we'll get to that in the next time I load then. Alright. Get out of the way, you. Can. You can go. You're... he's actually doing pretty good there. Alright, now comment time. What are you guys doing? You should try streaming closer around 12 to get more people watching. It really depends on what time of day it is where you are. Right now, it's 6 p.m. Eastern time, which is a great time in my opinion. Unless more people are actually watching at midnight, which is possible. Cookie Boot, I wake up at 12 a.m. sadly. I enjoy my sleep. Yeah, me too. Let's see. I woke up at noon. 238 says, and since it's snowing today and after being 75 degrees yesterday, I decided to stay in bed and get on YouTube. Sounds like a great use of your day, to be honest. Right now, it is very snowing outside. And it probably isn't going to stop snowing outside for a little while. I mean, it spent a large portion of the day just raining. And then, so we got freezing rain everywhere outside. So, and now it's icy, and then snowing on top of said ice, and so we're just kind of screwed over by a ridiculous amount of snow and ice that's going to be outside shortly. I don't know how much we're going to get. I mean, they predicted anywhere between 3 and 9 inches, and we're likely not going to get anything close to that, I'm hoping. But you never know. It's difficult to say. I don't know for sure if this sucker's going to be able to get into orbit the way I build it. I might have needed to build this one closer to the way I built the last thing. This one might be a little too heavy. Possibly. Well, actually, if you look at this, I'm getting a whole lot of air movement coming off of these thrusters. I might have wanted to limit the speed of these burning, and it might have had a better chance of getting where I want to go. But we'll see how things go. I mean, look at all this air movement flying off of there. If you get this on the way up, it means you're going too fast for this part of the atmosphere. So I'm literally going to probably throttle down a bit until this stuff goes away. It's kind of going away. Alright, so I'm going to speed up a bit. And try not to fall over, even though I'm doing it anyway. Oh god, this is bad. This is real bad. Oh no. Actually, it looks like the shroud might be cracked in the middle. It might have been an optical illusion. Alright, you. You know what I forgot that was vitally, horribly important? I completely and utterly forgot to put any kind of, what is it called? RCS and reaction wheels. I mean, I can live without RCS, but reaction wheels, I really need at least one reaction wheel in this thing somewhere. It is a must for life, otherwise you start doing flips like I just did. So let's change that real quick. This is normal for me. I tend to often screw something up and have to relaunch. Let's get in here. I'll put this right there. Where to put it? I think right on top of this would be good. Just grab, not here, actually. Put that back. Right here. And surgically insert this right there. Basically like doing rocket surgery. Yes. Alright, and put that there. That could work out pretty good. Now, just in case, I might... Oh. I don't have one to fit that, so that's probably going to have to do the trick. So let's just save the sucker and try again. Oh yeah, I was going to thrust limit this sucker to about 50% or so. That'll work. And the first one, it can stay high up. Save that. Did I do the right one? Yes. Yes, I did. Okay. Launch. Alright, well, second launch. One failed launched for a thing, you know, a new ship like this is actually pretty good for me. I mean, it usually takes 3 sometimes, but I think I might have built this one good enough that only one failed launch might do the trick. Oh, jeez. Alright, try this again. Stuff sticking out. Alright, hit T here, throttle up, launch. That'll work right there. Wow, what is all this? Carbon dioxide, waste water, oxygen, regular water, some food. I don't know how long this food's gonna last. Probably quite a while. I'm not gonna be on Minmus very long with this one. Oh, did that. And there's my blade of shielding. I forgot to take much monopropellant with me, but that should be enough for what I want to do. And liquid fuel's good. Solid fuel's burning away. There's some waste heat and data. Huh. I wonder if they added some special stuff to the main capsule. They may have added some experiment to that. That'd be interesting. I might have to go check that out sometime soon. Alright, so this launch appears to be working a bit better. I'm trying to turn a little. I can't turn too much or I'll do another backflip. Oh. Alright, that should work right there. Yeah, I'm not screaming through the atmosphere at a ridiculous speed, getting all that wind off of me, so that's good. And I'm still actually raising up in speed here, which is also nice. So what you got to say? Check on my air density. I'm at about 1/4 of an atmosphere. It's pretty good. Gives me a bit better fuel efficiency and such. Alright. Alright, so everything's going good. Just go pop that sucker. 11,000 and climbing. Let me raise this up a little so I can go faster here. Alright, now I'll go ahead and attempt a slight gravity turn to help me out. Just a nudge. Not far. Oh god, no farther than that or I'm flipping. Okay, that's good. Check the map. How are we doing out here today? Come on, click it. 22. I didn't backflip yet. I've recovered from like multiple backflips before. It's kind of difficult to pull off, but you can do it. Okay, everything's good here, but it's going to be a while before This is going to be one of those slower launches, I think. Let me just speed this up. I got a lot of fuel though. This is going to last a while. And how's my drag up here? That shouldn't be any drag now. Barely. So, you don't have hardly any atmosphere left, even at 20-some thousand feet. That's pretty cool, I guess. It helps me out. Let me just keep turning. A little bit. Well, not too much. Ah! That's good. 36 and climbing. Alright, well, this is looking like a successful launch so far. So, how's the comments doing? Talking about the weather a little bit. I actually love talking about the weather sometimes. Especially the weather around where I live. It's freaking crazy. I mean, during the winter, we'll have, like, it's very normal here to have a 40 to 60 degree day followed by 0 and lots of snow. Random bunch of rain and frozen rain and all sorts of stuff just randomly thrown in all over the place very frequently. And then during the spring, it just rains some more. thunder everywhere, and we almost never get like a constant rain during the spring. It's usually a giant shitstorm that flies in, scares the crap out of you with a thunderbolt of doom, and then it just pours cats and dogs and elephants all over your face and disappears. It takes half hour or something, and you get flash floods all over the place, and then you're done. And it's done and over with. It's kind of silly. Weird weather we got here. But other than that, it's not bad, I suppose. It's very moist around here all the time, it seems. It's like a subtropical, practically, right where I happen to live. I don't know why it's that way. Too much rain. But right now we're dealing with a bunch of snow, as usual. Play. So anyway, note that it's 6:38 p.m. and my wife's still in bed. My wife, she was with my mother-in-law and her sister for a couple days, and they went to Columbus for looking for apartments and stuff for my mother-in-law, and apparently my mother-in-law decided to give her some rum, and she really apparently likes rum. So she drank some rum, a lot of it, kind of. And then this morning she also took some NyQuil, and so she is passed out on the bed at the moment. And well, that could be fun, I suppose. Man, this list of stuff is so long, I can't hardly even click on this. Alright, so I'm above 70 thou, finally. And let's just go over here a little bit further. That should work right here. Throttle up, see how things go. Alright, there, that's pretty good. This is going to take some time. I wonder if I've actually got a flight. Oh, nice. I have a flight computer on this pod. That's awesome. I like that. Local control, which means I don't have to have a connection back to base. The only reason why I have the antennas at all is so I can transmit science and things later. So I'm going to peek my head in here and see if I've got anything special going on with this pod. Control from here, toggle, grenade vessel, toggle torque. No, I think, oh, okay, well, we got all this. It's probably going to take this guy forever to use much of any of this, I suppose. I think the reason why I even have this data is because the probes I got attached. Let's see if I'm utterly destroying my... No, everything's good. This thing's going away. Let me just speed this up. Put it right there. Turn over. Turn over. There we go. I got a decent amount of fuel left here. And let me get into a proper orbit. That's good enough. Yeah, that's good. And there's actually some interesting things to do if you want to get to Minmus easily. First up, you make that sucker a target. Then you look at this little dotted line right over here. You pick the next dotted line you got coming up, and clicky there, add a maneuver. And then you start playing with this purple or pink arrow. And you do that until this dotted line changes where it's at quite a bit. I'm actually making it go the opposite direction it was. So right there, now I have 0.3, which ain't too bad for a Minmus. It's pretty difficult to get this sucker at a 0.0 right off the bat, but you can do it. Negative 0.1 degree is good enough. That's all I really need. Alright, so this is going to be a 219, whatever. I'm going to just point at it and try out this flight computer right here, see if it'll work out pretty good. So far so good. Go ahead and hit the execute. And then we're going to check everything out on this. So I didn't actually expect there to be a flight computer built into the pod. That's very nice. Alright, so this is in 11 minutes, and I'm certainly not going to let you guys wait for that. Or make you guys wait anyway. And let's take this at 40 seconds, add alarm. Speed up. And I'll let it do its thing. Go ahead. Alright, close that. Get Kerbal alarm out of my face. Alright, still got 30 seconds or so. It's pointing straight up. Very nice. It's kind of funky shaped bullet shape now. I really like these shrouds. I kind of wish they'd put those things into the regular game. I've got a mod for procedural shrouds, but I don't know where in the tech tree it is, so I hadn't unlocked it yet. I'd really like to unlock it or find it or something. I wonder if it's even in the tech tree, because I got a special tech tree and it wasn't really a part of the mod list and stuff, but we'll see. Alright, I'll check the comments while I wait. 2-bit, 96. What have you missed thus far? You missed me building a rocket. I spent like 20 minutes. Oh, geez, what are you doing? I spent like 20 minutes building this thing. Alright, and then we just recently launched it. I'm after getting this thing to Minmus. So yeah, this worked out pretty good. I'm spinning around all over the place, but whatever. Alright, close that. And where are you, Minmus? Way over there. I'm going to stick a maneuver node here. And do this. I don't think I'm going to have enough fuel to get there with this one stage, but I don't know. I might. So we'll try it. I'll probably do it more manually. Give myself a good thing here. How's this? Probably bad, but 248, not bad. Can make that better. I can't see. Get out of the way. 351. I got it worse. Imagine that. Oh, perfect. Oh, 16 kilometers. If I could pull that sucker off, that'd be great. Actually, 27-second burn. I probably have enough fuel in this stage for that, so we're gonna give it a shot again. Point at the node, hit execute, and see how things go. Alright, you're pointing the right way for now. And let's do this again. I really ought to change this to like 30 or 40 second default, which I can do. And here we go. 41 seconds. I probably waited a while. A little too long on that. Oh well. And once again, you know what else I completely and utterly forgot? And this is why it usually takes 3 launches before I'm done. I forgot to put lights on this thing again. I've always put lights on a lander and I forgot. What region do I live in? I live in West Virginia. Actually right on the Ohio River, so pretty close to West Virginia, Ohio border. And just weird weather here sometimes. I really don't care for West Virginia that much, but well, circumstances cause me to live here, basically. Alright, speed this up a nudge. 3, 2, 1, maybe 0. There we go. And it's doing its thing. Alright, it looks like I might have enough fuel, just enough for this maneuver, I hope. Maybe. It's gonna cut it close. Look at that blue stuff burning away. Oh jeez. I shouldn't have any trouble getting back. It's so easy to get back from Minmus, it's ridiculous. But getting there can take some fuel. Yeah, I definitely got enough to get there. And I might even have enough to slow down and enter in a proper orbit. 50, 40, 30, 12. Alright. I think it did a poor job at finishing off the burn, because I don't have quite the maneuver I want. So let me just do a slight adjustment here. Very slight. Oh, come on. Pretty close. Ah, perfect. Alright, let's see how this actually turned out. Not really that great, but it's kind of hard to get this thing just right. I think I completely lost the encounter there. Let's do another slight adjustment. I'll go over this way. I might have to make a little adjustment when I'm like over here somewhere, and that's okay if I do that. It's no big deal. It's just gonna spaz out because of like tensions on the spaceship and things. I'm just turning over and it doesn't know how to do everything right. How we doing? Poor. I think I made it worse. Okay, well anyway, I'll just do this again. Hello. It's very difficult to get a proper and accurate launch to a place far away. It's really bad if you try to get to a planet that's some ways away, but it can be done. This is probably good. Screw it. Let's just live with this and see how things go. Alright, I'm gonna fast forward a bit till I get up there. What is this? Oh, okay, it's my node. Ah! Close that so I can see what I'm doing. Get that out of the way too. I'm slowly using a little bit of stuff. Everything appears to be good. My Kerbal is slowly using a little bit of things, like producing some oxygen, waste heat, waste water, but that's okay. Alright, so we're getting close. Pretty close. It doesn't know which one to do. It showed me an alternate version of events there for a second, and there it's back again. And it's going away again. Okay, there we go. It went with this one. Alright, so this will do the trick. 214 or whatever. I can actually adjust this down right here now. So let's add a maneuver node somewhere just for this. Okay, what are we at? 11? That would work. And look at that. Very small amount of meters a second for this change too. So just so I can figure out where my node's at. I'll go ahead and hit that. And check comments. Cookie Boot. My cat tried to attack the tree outside. It's a bit windy here and he won't stop staring at the window. Hello. By the way, Andy, how's my cat doing? Pretty decent. I don't know if she's eating regular food yet, like solid food much. She's eating a little bit of it, but I still got some fish in a can I've been giving her. What did you even do? But she seems to be acting pretty normal now. It's just I'm a little concerned about her eating solid food, but that actually could be because she lost a fang like last week. Nothing happened. It's just that we noticed over time that her fang was sticking out further than normal, and it's just seemed like it was getting longer and longer, and then one day it was gone. I was like, whoa, what happened, cat? Poor cat. And it fell out in her food bowl, so I don't know. I mean, she's a little over 10 years old, or about 10 years old, and maybe it's just old age or something kicking in. Let me just add this. And so, I mean, other than that, she seems to be pretty good. I mean, it's not that big of a deal for me to start feeding her, like, you know, let's just say like tuna in a can or some equivalent, like little cat food in a can. From now on, instead of solid cat food, it's a little bit more expensive, but it's okay. I can do that. She's worth it. Alright, so there's my little dinky maneuver to get a little closer. And now we're just going to do that and not slam into the planet. It's a little much. What are you at? 62. I really wish I could see what I'm doing. It's a little far away. 35 or something. Let's go with that. It's good enough. And node. Point at it. You must point at it. Hit execute. I'm gonna let it turn over before I start speeding up, but I'll go ahead and set up this 0 and probably 30 will do the trick. Add alarm. So I mean, she's still, my cat's still, you know, purring away like normal and very fluffy. She doesn't seem sick now. Her nose is normal. She was sick for a couple days. Poor cat. This is almost done. So what else should I talk about, guys? Actually, I think I do have something to talk about. CCR mentioned a game that looked interesting, and let me quickly look. Okay, it's called Banished. He mentioned a game called Banished that's on. Whoa, what is wrong with my orbit? It is a disaster. I mean, look at that sucker. I don't even know how that happened. Oh, well, I'm gonna fix it after the fact. So I went ahead and bought Banished, and I think I might start making videos on it. It's, if you ever played SimCity, it's slightly like that, sort of, except with it takes place in the old days, like a few hundred years ago. So you basically build a little town, and you manage its population, its food, its resources, you trade, and you've got to do it in such a way to where everybody stays alive and everything's good to go. And then, wow, my orbit is so jacked. I don't know how this happened. Okay, well, I can fix it though. Let's just do this. 8, 14. It's 31. I'm gonna make this thing pretty well circular because I got 2 probes to drop off, and then I'll drop those off and try to land. Okay, that'll work. Node, and then execute, and then put this sucker up here. But I don't think I'll do live streams of it really, because it's kind of a slow game in a way. I'll probably do like relaxing videos and maybe throw in highlights or something. We'll see. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it exactly, but I'll figure something out. And that should be fun. It'd be nice to have like a very calm series. Like if you ever watch a bunch of different people that LP, you'll occasionally find somebody that's like really calm and easy to listen to. And every now and then I'm just in the mood to listen to that kind of a person. And then other times you're in the mood to watch somebody that's like really hyper and they want to go and shoot up the world in some FPS or something. And occasionally you're in the mood for that. And oftentimes it depends on what kind of game you're playing as well. So I don't find anything wrong with me possibly having a series where I'm like extra calm in. And this series, I suppose, is probably more like extra informative than much else. Kind of like what I was in the early days of Minecraft when I was just doing nothing but tutorials on Minecrafty stuff and mods and things. But alright, that's pretty good. And I can go ahead and drop off my sats right now. I got this extra 71 and 86 fuel on this thingy. I don't really need it. I might use it anyway though, but let's just see. I'm gonna pop off a shroud now if I can see what I'm doing. Come on, where are you? Shroud. Ah, there we go. Decouple. I wonder if I can... I really wish I could decouple something from here. I don't think I can. It doesn't look like it. Without just smacking space a lot, which I don't want to do right now, because this is like a stage you're like it's in the middle of here somewhere. Alright, so those things are out of the way-ish, kind of. Alright, that's pretty good. So I've got to basically enable the... Oh man, I put these... Oh, that's bad news. Look what I did. My dish here is in a really bad spot. Alright, well, I'll see if I can activate it and see if it'll break off or not. Let's just go ahead and stick this at ComSat Deluxe, see what happens. So technically that particular dish is like sticking out into the rest of my ship here, and I don't know if it's going to break off when I de-dock this sucker. It very well could. Let's go ahead and extend these panels here. Well, I could hit 2 and do it. Let's just do this. Retract panel. Alright, get this mess out of the way. Do I have... Yes, I will be having a signal back home. Okay, good. Hit 2. I'm going to go ahead and hit 1 too as well. And it'll get all my panels out and things will be good to go. And we're going to try to figure out which one of these I just extended it on. Because if I decide to... I believe it's... yeah, it's this one. If I decide to de-dock this thing, if I undock this thing without the already having a signal, I'm not going to be able to get a signal on it, I don't think. So, decouple node. Oh god, no. Why? Look at this. This is not good. Its antenna got stuck in it. No, not that. Not that. Okay, this is it. Can I detach it all? It ain't working well. Nope, nope, turn off. Turn off. Alright, go ahead and do that. Well, I suppose I could undock this, maybe. Let me just go back here and decouple that. Okay. I think that worked. Yes. Parts flying off. Okay. Now to dislodge this sucker is stuck in here. I have an idea on how to do that. It's ill-advised. It worked. Okay. That worked just fine. Let's go ahead and find that probe. Okay, you're in one piece. It's a miracle. I was worried. Let me point this thing at the sun a little bit, if I can. Alright, it's now pointing at the sun. Okay, anyway, this is a Kethane detector. So you activate this thing, and it'll start doing this thing. It uses a little bit of power, I believe, but I don't know how much. I might not even have... Yeah, that looks like a problem right there. Oh, is this thing dead? Ah, great, it broke a panel. Ah, that's bad. Well, this thing's gonna run out of power because this particular detector uses more power than probably what that I'm producing. Or it's this thing here doing it. I don't know. I'm not producing enough power, one way or the other. So I could try the other one. Not you. Let me check to see if he's broke off or not. Oh, great. I broke a panel on this one too. I broke both of the panels. Ah, jeez. Well, that's basically worthless. I can go ahead and activate this thing now and just... Ah, jeez, this panel's a pain in the butt. Anyway, you can see what this thing does when I activate the Kethane grid right here. So, you got all these little square, or not square, they square at all, hexagons of some sort on here, and you see these ones are white. the white ones mean there is nothing going on special there at all. You are looking for green ones, basically. And the green ones will say, like, oh, I've got so much cathane sitting there. And then you're supposed to go and land another ship there somewhere. And I don't know what's what around here anymore. And then you can mine the cathane. Okay, this is what I wanted. So, what I'm going to have to do with this guy probably is deactivate stuff occasionally. But I'm going to change this thing's orbit a bit real quick. Which way? I could probably just do it right here. Yep, that'll work. And so anyway, if I change this thing's orbit a bit, I can get a different trajectory on where I'm scanning things. And that's basically how these little satellites is going to work. But unfortunately, since this thing isn't producing jack for power, I'm only going to be able to scan a little bit, and then I'm going to have to turn something or other off. And then and then I'll have to charge up. Let's try that, see if this will even work. I'm probably not producing enough power to do jack, which is going to be a serious problem. Yeah. I didn't have any power. I broke my panels off and things, and that's just too bad. So that's a dead satellite now. It's likely never going to have enough power to do anything ever again. So that's that on that one. I'm just going to have to go to here and scan a little bit, just a little. And then discard that satellite and go for a landing, I suppose, because there isn't much else I could do with it. Alright, so let's go figure out where this ship's at. Just hit M, do that. There we go. Alright, did I activate this? I believe I did. Yes, disable that. Blocks. It's annoying. Okay. Ugh. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to do a bit of this. I wonder how fast I can do that. Oh. There's only so fast you can speed up before it starts ignoring a bunch of squares, apparently. So I'll go for an orbit, and then we can go for landing. All I really need to do is find a couple cathane deposits somewhere, and I can go land on them later. They're fairly large, so one cathane deposit may last you for a while. I mean, like, here's a nice one right there. And that's not a lot of cathane, but you know, it's probably enough to get somebody to Joule or something if you don't have too big of a ship. I'm not going to do a whole lot. So, anyway, usually what you want to do is slap a bunch of different probes and funky orbits. If you put a really northern orbit, like straight circle up and down, you can scan the whole planet over time. Unfortunately, with the cathane stuff, you've got to have your ship selected when you do this. So, yeah, you have to be like that. Your active ship is the only one that's going to scan, and the rest are going to be ignored. It's a pain, but oh well. It's not that big of a deal. I've only found the one, technically. I found one square of another one somewhere, but... And this is all going to be one cathane deposit right there, so all those squares have a shared 81,000. When you drain that dry, there's nothing left. At least at that spot. You have to find another spot. Come on. I just need a little bit more. Give me another deposit somewhere. Anywhere. Come on. You can do it. And then we can land. So yeah, there's a one spot right there. Can't see it. 280. That's pretty good. 280,000 on that. So let's go ahead and check comments real quick. How you guys doing anyway? Well, Andy, the game Space Engineers is awesome. It's on Steam. Space Engineers. Oh, I remember seeing that briefly. I don't know for sure if I want to play it or not. Maybe I do. I don't know. I might worry about that a little later. CCR says he finally did something useful. I have no idea what it was. You need an action group to decouple the shrouds. That's actually a great idea, Hayden. I really should do that. Space Engineers is like Minecraft in space. Yeah, that actually looked like a lot of fun. Another game I actually do have that is similar, but nowhere near as well built. What was that called? It had a really short name. It was still in like alpha or something. Rob, we were talking about it the other day. What's that game? It's a lot like Space Engineers. You were showing me ships of it the other day. He'll probably say in the comments eventually if he's still on. Please, Rob, let us know. I can't remember what it was called. Star or something. I don't remember. Alright, okay, this was a little bit more. Ooh, wow, that's a nice deposit right there. Oh yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and stop that. Land on this thing. I'm gonna just discard this extra satellite. It's gonna be worthless. Deactivate detector. It doesn't matter if I do much else with it. I can go and log some data and transmit. No comm devices on this vessel cannot transmit. Oh, I don't have anything active. Let's go ahead and turn this thing on. Activate. Target. Comsat Deluxe. I probably have a signal, question marks. And we'll try this again. Review data. Transmit. No. I don't have a signal. Where is everything? Oh, I'm on the back side. That's why I don't have a signal. Well, that's a problem. Let's just do a bit of this. There's my signal. Transmitting right through a mountain. Yay! No! Alright, now let's try that. Review data and transmit. Yep, okay, that's working. Let's get this out of the way. What else we got on here? Anything useful? No, nothing else useful on the probe. And I think I got a thermometer on here somewhere. I swore I did. There it is. Log temperature, nothing to log. Okay, I'm just going to decouple this thing and get rid of it. It's in the way. Yeah, I'll have to send another probe or something like this over here and scan the crap out of Minmus on my own time. But you generally have an idea of how to do it now, and I'll show you what I did later once I've done it. While I'm up here, I might as well grab a little bit of magnetic, yes, that data, and keep it for now because I'll probably take this thing back to Kerbal for too long. I don't think I can do this. I just tried it, didn't I? Yes, I did. And we don't have a lot of stuff for science on here, but I can go ahead and get a crew report. 20 science on the crew report. We can also get an EVA and a crew report on the EVA. That's something. EVA report. Keep, and you can transmit that once you get back in there. Review stored data. Transmit. And there we go. Some extra science. Let's go ahead and put out this landing gear now and start heading home, or, well, actually downwards. Let's do this. Check on things. I'm fairly high up, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna... Oh, I forgot to activate all my engines, didn't I? Let's just activate this thing manually so I don't accidentally knock things off I don't want to knock off. Alright, there we go. And if you ever get a chance, I do recommend just taking some ships out to Minmus and try a bunch of different maneuvers and orbits and things, because it's the easiest planet to change your orbit with, and you get to learn like a lot of the mechanics. It's a great spot to play with the maneuver node, like figure out what all these things do or which direction you need to point to do one of these and everything. It's a very good place for all that. Just get rid of that. And I'd like to land on this spot there, so how would I do such a thing? I think I will actually go figure out where the freaking thing is. Okay, so I need to look that way. And see if I go this way, which way does it go? Question marks. Yes, this is where I want to go. So go to that. That'll work. Slow down a little bit more. That'll work. And by the time I get over there, I'll probably be landing on that basin. So I really do. This is actually my favorite moon. I really like Minmus. It's pretty, and it's very easy to land on, take off from, build a base, like any kind of base, including a Cathane refinery base, and it's just more fun, in my opinion, to get around on. I probably already have that data. Let's check on the other side. High over? No, actually I don't. Okay, well, let's keep this, and I'll have a similar. This one's near Minmus instead of high over, so it's a different data set. And let's see if this is going to give me anything new. Yes, it does. And I can probably even get a new crew report on this guy just because he's in a different place. Yes, I can. And I can probably even get an EVA crew report that's different. Indeed, I can. F. Transmit that. Yeah, I'm pretty decent at getting a bunch of science out of this. But, it's alright. So, it's very easy for me to land. Look at that, only 150 or so meters a second. Now, this is usually where I really wish I had, like, lights. Because then you can tell how close you are to a surface very easily. So, I'm probably not going to make it back to Kerbal right now. I'll probably end this stream after I land and do a little science or something. Or maybe I'll just land and do the science and stuff next time. And then we can get back to Kerbal and work on something else next time around. So, unless you guys really want me to just extend this for another 15 minutes or something, which I don't know, maybe I should. I could. I mean, it's just a landing. And then we can go and do an entirely new project next time. That might be a good idea. I don't even know how far away I am from the surface. Actually, I do. 900, 800. Alright, well, let's just do it this way. Do a bit of this. A little bit more. Alright, so that's almost straight. It's all looking pretty good. I still can't quite eyeball how far away I am from the surface, but it's creeping up on me really quick there. Obviously. Where's my shadow, man? I can't find it. Alright, so this is coming along nicely. Alright. Oh yeah, this landing's going very nicely. Yeah, landings almost always go great on Minmus. I've seldom ever failed a landing on this place. Unlike on the Mun, where I've failed so many landings on that thing, it's insane. I don't know, it'd take me like 5 or 6 tries to get a base to land on there. Actually, it wasn't a base, it was a mobile base, believe it or not. One of those big ones with the giant tires, and you could take the entire thing around. It was probably like 20 tons or something, but I kept on not having enough fuel for it when I tried to land. And there we go, a nice clean landing. I'm curious though, buried in here somewhere I have a life support thing that that should give me the option to convert wastewater or something. Alright, so this is my water purifier. So how much do I got? 2.4 wastewater. I'm just gonna try this for the, see what happens. Doesn't appear to be doing a lot. I don't even know. Maybe it takes forever to actually do anything. Oh, okay, well, it was at 2.41 there a moment ago, I think, so it's producing some weight. I don't know. Speed up a little. No, I don't know what it's doing, to be honest. Waste heat. It's producing some waste to eat, or something is. Alright, well anyway, I'll leave it on for now and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, so, let's go ahead and get my science over with. Log. Oh wow, 110, that's nice. Very nice. Where's my temperature? 40. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. These guys I'm not going to be able to use here because they don't even work on the surface of a planet. And I don't have a lot else of science. I can get a career report. 25. Couldn't transmit that. Get an EVA. An EVA report, apparently. And this is just above Minmus, which is nice to have. Let's go ahead and transmit that. And EVA again. Get our fall off. And touchdown. Alright, so I'm going to plant a flag. I don't remember what I chose for a flag anymore. It's been a while. What do I got? Yeah, the one I wanted. A tree. Alright, so Minmus. Probably terribly misspelled as usual. First landing. And I don't even remember this guy's name. I often put their name on it, but that'll have to work. What is this guy's name? Oh, somehow I ended up with Jebediah, even though I meant to send somebody else. It's probably because I relaunched and did some other editing. Rad? What is this? I don't even understand what that is. Alright, well anyway. He keeps some stuff on him. He'll produce some waste and some carbon dioxide. He'll eat some food and and use some water and oxygen over time. Okay, so we also got... Do I get an EVA? Yes, I can do an EVA report here. And a surface sample, which is worth quite a lot of science if I can keep it. And let's just take these back home. Whee! Go take a look around. Not a lot going on. There's home, way off in the distance. There's the Mun. Wee little thing. Let's go ahead and get back here. Try not to break my antenna off. Oh god, no! Alright, that worked. Yeah, grab that and get in, and we'll probably just take off and go home. Oh, Jeb. I thought I had somebody else in there. Oh well, doesn't matter. So, very easy takeoff off of this planet. I really like it. Just do a bit of that. Make sure you don't smack a mountain on your way out, and get something similar to a circular orbit, and you're good to go. And yes, you definitely have to pay attention and make sure you don't accidentally hit a mountain on the way out, because you definitely could. I don't know if I've ever done that. This should be good there. Oh wow, look at that! Accidentally giant orbit. So easy to do that too. Where is home? Way out there? Matter of factly, I could probably just do this and go home. And there we go. Some very poor orbit to get home. And that'll be easy to adjust. I'll just fast forward a nudge. Whoa, power. That was about to be a disaster. Oh, I see why. Let me point this thing north just to make sure I actually get some power. I can turn this off for now. And I think I'm in the back side of something. Where is the sun? I don't even know. Where are you, sun? Have I got an eclipse of the Kerbal again? It keeps on happening. Did the sun burn out? Oh, it's on the other side of Minmus. Oh, no wonder I'm out of power. Oh well, it's fine. There we go. I got some power. Be bad if the sun burned out. Oh jeez, be the worst thing ever. Yeah, this is going to be very easy to get home. I mean, I got so much fuel, it's nuts. Alright, even though I'm on the wrong spot of my orbit, I can go ahead and try to get this periapsis way down from here, it doesn't really matter too much. It'll change more, but a nudge, and it'll fix itself. This will be easy. Count down slowly down to 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And getting close. 88. That's just over orbit. Let's go with that. And I'll make a adjustment of some sort once I get over there. Like, I could literally aero brake with this if I really wanted to, but nah. I mean, that's such a huge ellipse there. I'm just gonna burn most of the rest of my fuel off and land. Try to land without aero braking so much. I overshot it, but that doesn't matter too much. A little less efficient, but oh well. Let me just do this. It'll work anyway. And I would like to land on the side of the planet with some sun. That way you guys can see if I crash horribly, which does happen on occasion, or something hilarious happens in the dark. It would suck to be in the dark, so it's coming. Come on, you can do it. I got plenty of fuel for it. Push, push. Dying of old age. Might as well check the comments. StarMade! That's the name of that game I mentioned earlier. Thank you, Rob. I couldn't remember it for the life of me. Anyway, if you ever heard of StarMade, it's kind of like Minecraft in space a little bit, but it really wasn't as well built, in my personal opinion, but it's not done yet. It's still in early stages. But you can build some really neat ships and stuff in there, and supposedly that other game that somebody mentioned, I'll go look in the comments, Space Engineers, is very similar. You can mine asteroids and things, and there's planets to land on and things. You can build ships out of like parts you salvage, like blocks and things. I actually have a orbit that took me inside of the atmosphere. I didn't realize. Wonder how that happened, but oh well. Just do this. But StarMade itself is still in the early stages, so I just played it for a little bit, like 3 days or something. I was done with it for then. Mostly just because it ain't done yet. I mean, it'll eventually get done. Or better built. I'm kind of there for a while. There was a lot of games coming out that were in like alpha or something stage, and like it takes ages for them to actually do anything with that. So I just ran out of fuel, but I am able to aero brake a bit, so that's fine. Let's see, what should I do with this though? I should probably keep all this until I am in a better position to hit a surface, which may not take very long if you look at this periapsis. Unfortunately, the way this is going to work is, since I only got whatever that is, like 5x, 4x zoom or speed up, there's not anything I can do to make this pass any faster. So it's going to go as fast as I can, as fast as it goes, I guess. But in the meantime, I can check comments. Guys, talk to me. What's going on? How you guys doing? Actually still got 10 people watching. It's okay. Yeah, not a lot going on in the chat yet. So I actually will say one interesting thing about LPing in general. For instance, I'd actually taken several major breaks from LPing for like several months at a time. It's hard to say how long each time. Probably like in between 3 and 6 months each time I took a break. I better check to make sure I'm not burning up in the atmosphere. It's very possible. But due to me taking said breaks, it's actually probably a bad thing. Whoa. Let me go point it this way. Because each time I take a break, I mean, I still have sizable quantity of subscribers, but not all of them necessarily are paying attention. And like I've had a lot of subscribers and then a lot of people doing stuff. Why can't I open this up? I don't know. Oh well, it's no big deal. A lot of people watching me and watching my videos and things. But then if I take a break, when I come back, I may still have a bunch of my subscribers. But it seems like less people are paying attention and less people watching. So if you do ever decide to LP, I don't recommend taking long breaks. Because now I have to build up my viewership, even though I've got, a bunch of subscribers. A lot of them are blank subscribers. Try unlocking the reactor next. Would you elaborate? Because I don't know a lot about some of these mods just yet. What is the reactor exactly? I believe it has something to do with energy production. But yes, I would like to. I don't know if I'll have the stuff to unlock it just yet, but we'll see. I'll try to. I don't know if I'll have the science yet. I may have to do some things on the side. Yeah, just to get a little bit more science. Like I could do a bunch more little missions to Minmus and the Mon, since they got a whole bunch of different places you can land to get science and things. And then I'd have plenty of science. I'd literally probably almost unlock most of the tech tree doing that, except the particular special tech tree I have is rather insane, and some of the things require 1,500. But this game equals my mind blown. I've been playing Pixelmon and Starbound lately. Pixelmon? I've never heard of Pixelmon. Go and tell me a little bit about it in chat if you got the time. That'd be great. 'Cause I don't know what that is. It sounds interesting because likely has something to do with Pokemon. Believe it or not, I am a bit of a Pokemon fan, and I am about to slam into the side of the planet. All right. Well, at least I'm not burning up. That's good news. Oh god, this thing's being uncontrollable. Uh, let's go ahead and pop it. All right, there we go. All right, then now this thing has a reactive shield, even though you can't see jack right now, but it's on the bottom. So as long as I've got my butt end pointed towards where I'm going, I'm not going to burn up so easily. But yeah, I've played several of the Pokemon games, especially for the handheld consoles and stuff, like Game Boy Advance and stuff like that. The ones that were colored, basically. I really liked them. I think I played 3 or 4 of them, maybe 5. I can't remember. Beat some of them. I didn't beat them all. And I've watched at least the first 100 episodes of Pokemon. Also Digimon. I watched all of Digimon, but that's a completely different thing altogether. Oh, the reactor's vanilla. Reactor. Are you talking about the nuclear reactor thrusters with like 800 fuel efficiency or something? If that's what you're talking about, then yeah, that'd be nice to have. That's great to have for getting to other planets and stuff. And I'm gonna have to make my way to Duna soon, which could be one of our major next things to do. Maybe I'll do that next video. That'd be a good idea. We can go to Duna. While I'm there, I'll also grab Paul. Oh no, it's not Paul. Ike. It's Ike. I'll land on Ike. Grab science off of that too. And I'm gonna stick a communication satellite permanently in orbit of Duna. That way I can bounce satellite signals off of Duna to get to the outer planets and stuff. And that would be great. So we'll probably do that next time. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming next because who knows what my work week's going to be doing. I'm not streaming another time today or anything. But do look forward to occasionally I'll start putting out some regular videos of me playing, what's it called? Banished. after I figure out at least a little bit of what I'm doing, because I just got the sucker today. I don't want to go. I don't know if I want to make videos of it being a complete and utter noob. Maybe a sub noob. That might work. How you doing? Let me check comments while we land. Whoa, a lot of stuff going on here. Cookie Boot says, Pokemon in Minecraft. You get a starter Pokemon, and you're able to make Pokeballs and can find random Poke Centers. It's quite fun. Well, that does sound fun. Josh C says, I've just never played the game like this before and it looks so freaking complicated. Well, Josh, I've got a buttload of mods on this thing that makes it even more complicated than it's supposed to be normally. See what else. Yeah, Hayden, I need to stay away from the dark side more or remember lights. All the above is true. I keep on landing and stuff on the dark side. I don't know why. And taking off on the dark side. It's a big pain. It happens to me constantly. It's like my own little curse. For instance, when I play Minecraft, I'm always cursed by rain. All the time. It rains always. Apparently, when I'm playing Kerbal Space Program and making videos, I am always stuck on the dark side of everything. But that happens. Let me go ahead while I'm at it, and I can probably, keep data for now. I wonder if I can get another crew report on here. Yes, only 2 science, not much. Get an EVA report. Keep that. It was worthless, apparently. And I might be able to get a water sample. Take surface sample. Oh, hey, you. Get back here. Get back in the water. Give me my surface sample, you. There we go. Surface sample. And then we'll recover and see what kind of stuff we got left. I was talking about something before, and I can't remember what it was now. Oh, yeah, comments. How you guys doing? GUI looks complicated as well. I've got extra GUI as well. Some of it's more simple than normal. Let's see. Cookie Boot says on that particular Pokemon mod for Minecraft, she's got Pikachu, Lapras, Skyther at the moment. You can have 6 Pokemon with you. You're able to trade Pokemon with others and can find bosses and shinies as well. Alright, sounds good. Oh wow, look at all the signs I pulled off. Some of this I might have had, maybe not. No, I think this is all a bunch of stuff I transmitted. Oh, this is very nice. So some of this is from transmitted, and a lot of the rest of this I got from landing. So that's a good bit. See what I can unlock, and then we'll end the stream. It's gonna be a long stream. Sorry, guys. I do want this, to be honest, but it's expensive. I haven't got a clue where that nuclear engine's gonna be. No idea. But this is important. Alright, what else we got? Advanced mining and storage. Explore extraplanetary rocket assembly. Yeah, that's a lot of parts. It must be from some mod I don't have installed. That's a medium converter unit for cathane processing. Here's a bunch of cathane storage, bigger drill, a survey unit, storage. What did I unlock? A regular storage. And a cathane manifold. What is this? External cathane fuel tank. Okay, it's just a little fuel tank. And what unfortunately I didn't unlock, apparently, is a small converter. There ought to be one around here somewhere. I'm gonna have to unlock something more in here to even get a converter like that. That's gonna be 1,000 signs by itself. That sucks. I don't have enough. I'll have to get some on my own time. This would be okay. Not needed now. Some of these would be nice later. Some of those are so nice. I don't know if there's any of these I need. Ooh, that one. I want it. I want it. This I also want, but I want it. I want to play with these SAS halves and all these other SAS pieces. I'm going to need them shortly. So let's go ahead and get this. And I'm not gonna have enough to unlock much else on my own time. I mean, I could unlock that, but I don't wanna. It'd be nice to get. Well, I got some science, but processing lab there. Alright, well, anyway, that's going to be probably about it for now. I might try to grab some more science off the moon and Minmus on my own time. That way, next time we can do something a little bit more interesting. But anyway, I'll catch you guys another day, another time, and I hope you had fun. Kerbal Space Program, Josh, is not free, but it's not really that expensive. I don't remember how much it is right now. It could be, it might be 20 bucks, it might be less. I don't remember. So that's pretty much it. And I hope you guys had loads of fun. See you later.